Using gestures while giving public speeches can be helpful for getting your point across, but they can also be harmful by being distracting to your audience. For example, if I were to twirl my hair and look around the room while I was giving this presentation, it would probably distract from the point I'm trying to get across to my audience. What are the 4 gestures that each of us use every day, and how can we use them effectively during a presentation? The first type of gesture is a descriptive gesture. This is how you describe something or someone or a certain situation. You might do this by making a comparison between things that are really big and really small. You can also do this by simulating someone who's really loud by pretending to plug your ears and making a face. And if we're talking about numbers, like the 4 gestures we're doing, you can just put your fingers up. Also, it can be used to describe a location, such as when your parents say, the money was right here on the table. It's telling you where the money was, on the table. By using descriptive gestures, we're not only talking with our mouths, but also getting our point across by using movements. The second gesture is emphatic or emotional. Like if I'm trying to tell you that I'm really scared, then I'm probably going to get really small and bring my arms to my chest as if I'm trying to protect myself. Whereas if I'm excited, I'll probably widen my eyes and flail my arms. This will make a presentation more believable and seem really genuine to the audience. The third type is suggestive. This will show mood or expression. For example, if I were to go like this, you'd probably assume that I was confused or didn't know what I was doing. Whereas if I went like this, you'd probably assume that I'm nervous about something. The fourth and final gesture is a prompting gesture. This is how you motivate an audience to do something, like when your teacher tells you to raise your hand if you know the answer to a question, and they also raise their hand, prompting you to do the same thing. Or when you're at the doctor's office and they ask you to stick out your tongue so they can put the tongue depressor on your tongue, and the doctor goes, telling you to do the same thing, you're more likely to do exactly what he's doing, which is what they want you to do. These 4 gestures will keep an audience involved and interested in your presentation from beginning to end so that you can get your point across effectively and professionally. Make sure to avoid gestures that could be distracting from your presentation. Make sure all your gestures are on topic and supporting of what you're saying.